My name is Joy Treesice, and I just want to thank the Grateful Hearts Foundation for enabling me to be able to go on the Wilderness Professionals Ministry course at the beginning of the summer and just learn a lot about what it means to lead in the wilderness. So I'm a student at Colorado Christian University studying outdoor leadership, and one of my professors used to work for SROM and recommended that I come up here and work for them as well. And so I wanted to work for SROM for the summer, and in order to do that, I had to take the WMPC, and so that was kind of the motivation behind why I took that course. Since I go to school for outdoor leadership, a lot of what we did on the course lined up with what I was expecting, just because that's what I do all the time for school anyway. I think one way that it differed from my expectation was I showed up and the group was very different than I expected, specifically in the ages of the participants. And going into that, I was like, this is going to be a little interesting. This is a different age group than I'm used to, but it ended up being amazing, and I'm so grateful for every person who was on the course. One of my favorite moments was the day that we went down to the Colorado River, and it was just a day hike down and super chill, and we had a lot of fun jumping into the river and talking and just playing games and hanging out as a community. And that was just a really fun, memorable moment. Given that I've learned most of these skills in school previously and just in personal experience, I didn't learn a ton of new hard skills, but this course was huge in growing my confidence in those skills that I had learned and motivating me to continue to grow in those skills and use them this summer as I'm working for SROM to further God's kingdom and teach others those skills. Yeah, the community of our group was amazing. Like I said, it's different than I expected age-wise, but it was so cool to have older people just pouring into me and sharing their wisdom about life and the life that they've lived, and being able to share their stories with me and encourage me as I continue to live my story. I think one area in which I grew as a leader was learning how to shift perspectives and see, like, as I'm going into an experience, I see it one way, but being able to shift that either from a negative outlook to a positive outlook, or just completely change perspectives and view things from another person's point of view was huge in my leadership growth. A huge thing for me on the WMPC in growing as a disciple of Christ was embracing who God made me to be and the strengths that He's given me, and accepting that He loves me for who I am, and then taking those strengths and who He made me to be and using that to further His kingdom and being confident in that. I saw God's creativity reflected in the nature around us, in the Grand Canyon, in the canyon walls, in all of the fossils that we found, in the plant life and the animal life, and just the wilderness. And I also saw His creativity reflected in each and every person individually and who He made them to be as a unique person with unique strengths and unique personalities. One of the most impactful parts of the course was just the individual conversations that I had with group members. A couple late nights just staying up talking to some people about the material we were learning and how we thought about it, and how we can take our pre-existing thoughts and what we were being taught and put them together and then apply it to life after. And just those individual conversations, we had some really cool, just deep times and deep conversations together that was really impactful for me. I am confident in who God made me to be and the strengths that He has given me, and I'm ready to move forward and fulfill the purpose for which He made me. So my plan right now with that is I'm working for SROM for the summer, instructing courses, and I'm excited to grow more as a leader and grow more into who God made me to be. And then going back into school, having my senior year just continue to pour into other students at school, teaching them and continuing to grow myself in the outdoors.